What's good? What's good? It's the one and only. But what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. We have Conor Benn and former 8 division world champ. Well, not, I got a question. Do you consider Manny Pacquiao an 8 division world champion or a 6 division world champion? Because it's like, bro, if you win only the Ring magazine, I think he won Ring magazine. The belt that he won was Ring magazine belt. The Ring magazine at 126 and I think 135 or 140 or something like that. So do you consider that a 8 division champ or would it be a 6? Would he be a 6 division champ? That's a good. Because I mean the major belts are the WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO, right? You need those in order to be undisputed. Those are the only belts that you need. Those are the major belts that you need. Those are the belts, the championship belts. So if he won the Ring magazine, like, is that considered? I don't know. I've always had a question about that. It's like, would you consider doing an 8 division or 6 division? Bottom line, Manny Pacquiao is in the news talking about a possible matchup with Conor Benn. Negotiations has started. All right, they have started. Now, of course, I'm gonna do the research. I'm gonna fill y'all in. But then I definitely got to give my opinion on this. All right, so let's get it. So, shout out to BoxingSocial.com. It says Manny Pacquiao had one condition before fight talks with Conor Benn. It says Conor Benn looks set to return to the ring in the coming months, and in the other corner may be modern day great Manny Pacquiao. That's according to the teams of both fighters who have confirmed negotiations are ongoing for the welterweight bouts. Benn has been out of the ring since April of 2022. He almost made it through the ropes in October of that year. However, news of a positive drug test had the fight pulled at the last minute. He has been proclaiming innocence ever since and recently won the battle of war to prove it in the form of a WBC verdict that found no signs of intentional ingestions of a banned substance. While he may not be happy with how they reached that conclusion, he'll take the results. So that's actually what for y'all that don't know, that's actually what was the cause of the holdup. They knew albeit Conor Benn still can't fight in the UK, but the talks for the Manny Pacquiao fight was on a holdup because they needed the WBC to give him that type of sanction or whatever so they could keep the fight going or whatever. They was waiting on the WBC's they was waiting on the WBC's results or whether he was going to be ranked again or not. So that's why they're now starting to negotiate. I still don't necessarily think this fight is going to happen, but whatever. It says Benn still doesn't have a British boxing license and may not do anytime soon. But he's free to apply to fight elsewhere, and it appears that's exactly what he'll do, potentially against 8 division champion Manny Pacquiao. Now, actually, I just saw, for y'all that don't know, I just saw an interview with Conor Benn where he says he has no intentions on fighting in the UK anytime soon. He was just speaking on that not too long ago. It says Sean Gibbons, the Filipino fighter's representative, told FightHype.com that Pacquiao would not fight Benn until... Oh, wow, I was just talking about that. Pacquiao would not fight Benn until he was cleared by the WBC. All I can say is it's confusing. I don't know about the 270-page report. I don't know about the eggs, whatever, but I know the man was cleared, and I got to give the benefit of the doubt. There are discussions, but there's a long way to go. I mean, would people love to see Manny in the ring? Yeah. Conor? Yeah. 2 big names. So it's kind of just been thrown out there. And there's where it's kind of at. Oh, that's where it's kind of at. It's an idea that Eddie Hearn and Manny said I'm up to hear about. But Conor got cleared by the WBC for the issues of the test. But until Conor got cleared by the WBC for the issues with the test, Manny wouldn't fight him. Now the guys are cleared. Dang, I should have read this before I even told y'all that, because I ain't even... Now the guy's cleared, so if it can happen, I think it would be a fun fight. On the talks, Ben promoter Eddie Hearn recently said that there was interest from the Middle East to stage the fight this summer. And the Middle East they've been cooking up a lot of light. I gotta give Eddie Hearn kind of started that with the whole I don't know if he started it, but he kind of brought it back with Joshua and everything. And they just hosted Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul fight there. So. They actually said it looks like that's what a rematch should be at. So, okay. The Middle East, they starting to do their Saudi Arabia, they starting to do their thing or whatever. And it's known that he has an event penciled for Abu Dhabi on June 3rd. It has been reported that Pacquiao, who has been out in the ring since a decision loss to Yordenis Ugas in August of 2021, has returned to training. So that's what we got so far. Let me give you my opinion on this, man. Now, when you give your opinion on subjects like this, you must understand that when you're at such a high platform that I'm soon to be at. Shout out to my family that subscribe. I appreciate and love every single one of y'all. Your opinion is highly valued, so you have to be careful with how you say things. And it has to be in a mature way. So with that being said, I don't want to see this damn fight. Listen, let me tell you something, all right? I'm just being honest, bro. Look, it hurt my heart to see Manny Pacquiao get beat up by Yordenis Ugas, a guy that we all know in the prime of Manny Pacquiao's career, Yordenis Ugas wouldn't even have been able to be a sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao. And when I saw, the first decline I saw in Manny Pacquiao was actually in the Keith Thurman fight. And towards the later round, when have you ever seen Manny Pacquiao get tired in the later rounds, right? But Manny Pacquiao was starting to slow down the light in the later half of the Keith Thurman fight, which allowed Keith Thurman to close the gap. Unfortunately for Keith Thurman, that knockdown kind of helped, basically give Keith Thurman his first loss. All right. Then Pacquiao tries to fight Yordenis. Well, he fights Yordenis Ugas, or he tried to fight Errol Spence. And I felt like, bro, I gotta salute Pacquiao, bro. I give you all credit, bro. You going out with a bang, my dude. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, and I still give him credit for that because that wasn't his fault why the fight didn't happen. But he fought Yordenis Ugas and lost at Yordenis Ugas. Now, Yordenis Ugas is not a bad fighter, but we all know a prime Manny Pacquiao would have beat the dog living breaks. In the words of David Benavidez, beat the fucking living shit out of Yordenis Ugas, bro. Bro, come on, man. I don't want to see Pacquiao. It hurt me to see Pacquiao. When you have that fighter that you just watch, and it's like, bro, I was there when Manny Pacquiao first fought Oscar De La Hoya, and everybody was criticizing Bob Arum for making that fight because they said Pacquiao was too small and everything. Now, granted, Oscar De La Hoya hadn't fought at 147 in 8 years. I think his last fight at 147 was Arturo Gatti, and that was 7 or 8 years before De La Hoya fought Manny Pacquiao. So at that particular time, De La Hoya ain't fought at 147 7 or 8 years. So I'm pretty sure he was drained or whatnot. Wasn't the best De La Hoya, but it was still, bro, I was there to see Manny Pacquiao become the great that he is. And so when I saw Manny Pacquiao fading, it was just man, that really hurt, man, because it's damn, we watching this legend fade before our eyes or whatnot. So I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao go back in there, bro. I don't like to see our heroes, my hero, like Andre Ward. I wouldn't want to see Andre Ward. Andre Ward, you retired. You made the Hall of Fame. Stay retired. That's my favorite fighter of all time. I wouldn't want to see Floyd Mayweather come back and fight one of these young guns. I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao come back. Y'all ain't got nothing to prove. You proved everything. Conor Benn does nothing for Manny Pacquiao's legacy, bro. Nothing. Keith Thurman didn't even do anything for Manny Pacquiao's legacy. If Manny Pacquiao would have beat Errol Spence, don't get me wrong, that would have been damn, bro, Manny's that guy. But Errol Spence truthfully did nothing for Manny Pacquiao's for his legacy. Bro, I just don't want Manny Pacquiao to come back, man. I do not want to see Manny Pacquiao come back, bro. I don't, all right? So listen, man, the fight is in talks, bro. The fight is the negotiations has started. It has started, but bro, I don't want to see it, bro. I just don't. All right, that's just my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this, by the way, because unfortunately, this looks like a thing that's gonna really happen. But bro, it's in the day, Pacquiao ain't got nothing to prove. But I'm gonna keep you guys focused. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Do you want to see Pacquiao fight And then why Conor Benn? You know, like why Conor Benn, bro? Like I don't understand. Like what is Conor like? It just kind of confuses me. Like of all people, why Conor Benn, bro? Like I don't necessarily think Conor Benn is that big of a star. Well, I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe because he's a bigger star in the UK, but I don't necessarily think that Conor Benn is like I don't know. I don't know, man. But I don't know, bro. That part throws me off the most. Like, why Conor Benn of all people, bro? Like this dude is just tested positive for a banned substance, and you know why him of all people, man? That I don't get it, man. But anyways, man, let me know what you guys think, man. Do you even want to see Manny Pacquiao come back? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?